So, Sarah, would you like to come up to the front for us, please? And Andrew, would you like to come up? Not really, please. Right. So I need you there, facing that way. So this is not my area of expertise, but we're going to do a little bit of vascular stuff. Anyone want to tell me what the venous system does? Returns the blood up the leg. Yes, absolutely. So this is going to represent the blood, which is pooling in Sarah's leg. And this is going to represent the vein going up the leg. Now normally we'd go for the longest venous vein, but if I do that, Sarah will slap me. So we're going to pretend there. And we're just going to sort of attach that in. And normally, of course, the blood is pushed up the leg by circulation, but in the absence of that, Andrew, would you be kind enough to demonstrate the function of the heart and to suck the blood up Sarah's leg? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we have no problems here. Because Sarah's leg is going right, okay. You may cease and desist. Which is like that, Andrew. Which is all fine and dandy up to the point where you get varicosities. Now varicosities are, you've got valves all the way up this leg that stop the blood falling down, but when there's a lot of pressure, the blood vessels actually get wider, don't they? You've all seen those varicose veins? So what we end up with is a thicker vein. So from there, if you would, sir. I'll clean it out after I use it on the dish bank. So, yeah. This is just a test of Andrew's second power, isn't it? Very good. Okay, and you may release. This way you get excellent. So, hopefully what you noticed there was that took a little bit longer and was a little bit harder, because if you've got a wider vessel, there is more volume of blood, isn't there, in the tubing. So it actually it's a lot harder to drive it up there. And when you've blown out the blood vessel sideways, the valves are no longer working the way they should. So it's usually wider at the bottom, isn't it? That's where we get the really big swollen vein. So you could even make it even harder. Oh, we go. Oh. Yeah. Okay, I'll let go. Half a pint of it. That's not bad. Do you notice how much there was in the pipe work at that point? So this is the pooling of blood. Now this is where we get problems. The sort of symptoms that you would expect to find here would be, first of all, swelling, edema. Because when you've got that much pressure, when you've got all of that blood in there, the actual pressure in that bit of the vessels is really high. So it's going to try and push the fluid out of the blood vessels into the tissue, so you actually get the edema. And the other problem is that it's going to pool, it's going to be really hard. And if the blood can't get back up the leg, the blood's going to have a really hard time getting into the foot in the first place. It's got to go somewhere. So that's your problem. Now, ultimately, there's still a blood vessel in the leg, remember? From the enemy. Go on, we have faith in you. Yeah. Go on, pints. Go. You need to slurp it. Go on.
Are you dizzy?
So when the blood vessels distend to a certain point, they don't work anymore. You can't get the blood up. What could we do to make this easier? If this was a blood vessel, how could we help the blood get up the leg?
Make Mr. Hill bigger.
Upside down. You could turn the patient upside down, because if you were, can you stick your leg up for me?
Handstand.
So if this patient is lying down, you do it. You're not having to push the blood uphill anymore. So when the patient is lying down, the edema will reduce and the venous circulation has got a much easier time. Another way you could do that would be to put a compression stocking on it. Because if you, I can't do it with this tube, but if you were to squeeze that, then it would be a smaller lumen, you would be back to that tube. Or, where you've got the muscle pump, if the muscle is pumping inside, and the muscle itself will compress this and sort of shush it up. So, in terms of the learning experience from this, such as it is, Andrews has never agreed to do anything that I ask him to. And for everyone else, just think of the lumen of the blood vessels. When you've got varicose veins, when you've got venous insufficiency, what you're seeing there is wider vessels, there is more volume of blood. On the escalator, it goes everywhere.
Put the tube on the carpet.
That's a medical emergency, she's going to die.